Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. And it seems like Brian Flores and the Miami Dolphins, they haven't seen Xavien Howard, and it seems like this is obviously a contract situation. And what makes it interesting is that this is a year removed from a new contract in which he just renegotiated. And so now it seems like obviously he had a tremendous year, best year of his career. And so he wants to get paid for it. And so that brings the question, how soon is too soon? Obviously, at some point, you just agreed to the deal a year prior. But he obviously, has earned that money. But at the same time, it's probably too soon. But hey, he's not showing up to minicamp, and Miami Dolphins, they have some decisions to make in terms of whether or not they're going to go ahead and renegotiate. In terms of what Brian Flores had to say about the situation here, the way that he describes it, he says he describes it as a very unique situation in terms of a player asking for a contract renegotiation, basically 1 year into the new portion of the deal. He says it's never been done before, though, and he's not going to be drawing the line in the sand on a new deal. So, he's open to the possibility of it. Obviously, he wants to, keep Xavier happy, but at the same time, that's just crazy. You just got a new deal and then to want another one immediately, that is very interesting there. We've seen a lot where players are not happy with the contracts that they sign, so that's obviously nothing new there. And we'll have to see how the Miami Dolphins choose to handle it. But last year, for sure, the Miami Dolphins boasted one of the best defenses, especially in the secondary this past season. So, and Xavier was a huge part of that. Last year, he had 10 interceptions along with 51 tackles and a forced fumble, 20 pass defenses. So, yeah, he was a huge part of that defense. He made the Pro Bowl in 2020. He also made the Pro Bowl in 2018 as well with the Miami Dolphins. In that season, he had 7 interceptions for the Miami Dolphins. And so he's certainly someone that can get after the football and make a play on the football. So one of the best in the business. So not saying that he doesn't deserve the money. It's just the timing of it is really my issue with it because you just signed a new deal. But with that being said, it'll be interesting to see how the Miami Dolphins go about this. Now, obviously, yesterday there was reports about Stephon Gilmore with the Patriots, so it seems like if you're a cornerback and you're in the top, five, seems like you're wanting a new deal pretty much every year. Because, both of these guys, they've recently gotten new deals. And so it's just going to be a matter of whether or not these teams decide to pay them the money that they feel that they deserve, and so only the team will determine whether or not that'll be the right move, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But certainly this is going to be an interesting scenario to keep an eye on as the Dolphins, boasted one of the best secondaries like this past season, even in games in which they scored, like opponents scored a good amount of points, like that Buffalo finale. It had little to do with the defense, more so turnovers on the offensive end. And so that defense is pretty good out there. And so if they're going to have a chance to go out there and compete this year, they're going to need to keep their secondary intact for sure. But with all that being said, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as more things continue to unfold, you can be sure to find it here. So thanks again for watching and see you guys next time.